You definitely remember this game. Back then it blew everyone away with its graphics and animation. And honestly, even today it still looked great. For your attention, Hercules on the PlayStation 1. Hello, my name is Percival and on this channel I talk about video games and more. And today we are looking back at a real PlayStation treasure.
Oh wow, Percival, that's Hercules! I played it so much when I was a kid, believe me or not, but I played it despite the fact that I have pause.
Yeah, the game is awesome. I replayed it many times and I really love it. But this time I decided to go through it again to refresh my memory and see whether it still holds up or whether time hasn't been so kind to it.
Come on, of course it holds up. It still plays great. And the graphics are still cool, right?
Yeah, you're right. The visual and generally great. Mostly because it's hand-drawn 2D and that kind of art aged really well. Plus, a lot of the artwork was made by Disney artists, and what's really cool, the game used details that didn't make it into the movie. So the game literally expands the experience of the film, and back then that was mind-blowing. It released alongside the movie in 1997 and was meant to be a quick tie-in, but ended up being surprisingly high quality, stylish level with amazing effects and a ton of humor.
Alright, please tell me more about the game. I really want to feel nostalgia. And if you also want the same, please like this video and tell us in the comments if you really remember this game and what do you feel now. It really helps the channel and we want to read your stories.
So, the game starts at Phil's training ground, where Hercules learns sword combat. You go to obstacles, look for secrets, and here's one of them.
What? I have played this game so much and I never knew you could break this rock.
Yeah, the game is full of secrets, and they are fun to hunt for. For example, on every level you need to find letters that spell Hercules, and also 4 ancient vases. Those are especially valuable because, as you remember, saving progress on the PlayStation 1 required a memory card, and even if you had one, it usually has only 15 slots.
Well, there were bigger ones too, but those were only for very rich players.
I'm not from that kind of family. I'm from a rich one.
Anyway, because of limited slot you often didn't have room. You had other games that needed saves too, and that's where those ancient vases were a lifesaver. If you collected them all, you received a level password, so saving wasn't necessary.
Sure, but you still have to find all the secrets first, and that wasn't easy at all.
True, but as you can see, the game is so beautiful and well animated that playing levels was actually fun. After the training ground we end up in the forest, which has a neat mechanics. The game uses multiplayer layer, so you move not only left and right, but also forward into the depth of the level. It adds space and interactivity. And the next stage is full-on running level where you can't stop at all. Super dynamic. Avoiding obstacles wasn't easy, so the main goal was simple to reach the finish line without losing all your lives. But still it looks really cool, even if it's less visually impressive than the regular levels. Next, we arrive at the Centaurus Forest, that is where the game noticeably gets harder. Like most PlayStation 1 titles, it has 3 difficulty levels, but if you play on easy, you will not even see the final stages, so don't assume you can beat it at first try. The level is gorgeous and atmospheric, and especially love the waterfalls. Thank God there are no wooden lock jump like in The Lion King. At the end of the stage, we fight our first boss, the Centaurus Racing Mech. And honestly, if you don't know the trick, you can lose several lives here.
Come on, it's easy. I remember it clearly. Jump on him and punch him. A couple tries and he's done. Oh, the animation here is just amazing.
And after that comes my favorite level in the whole game, the Big Olive, basically a parody of New York.
Why New York?
Well, New York City is jokingly called the Big Apple, and here Sips is the Big Olive. Anyway, I love this level. The city feels alive, locals running around with their own problems, a woman carrying his broken vase trying not to drop it, people waiting on chariots, and there is that exhibitionist guy. The atmosphere is a solid 10 out of 10. And more, there are mini-bosses like a Minotaur-style brute, Hercules snatching people, skeleton, and this stage is just wow. And considering this in PlayStation 1, double wow. And of course, there are a ton of secrets to discover. And then things get ever crazier.
Larnine Hydra?
Yes, is this really a PlayStation 1 game? The real CD, the atmosphere, the effect, the gameplay, it is insane. No wonder we loved it. You chop up its head, they multiply, and on screen it looked incredible. And right after that comes another boss, Medusa.
Oh, I don't even remember her from the movie.
That's exactly what I mentioned earlier. The game includes monsters that didn't fit into the movie's runtime. We actually fight creatures that only got a 1-second cameo in the film. Harpies I mentioned earlier, the Minotaur, and now Medusa. Shame we didn't get even more, still really cool. Then come another running stage, this time towards the Cyclops Titan. And as you can guess, we are close to the final, and that's probably the game's biggest flaw.
It's that short?
Sadly, yes, it's not very long, but don't worry, that's not the last level. After the big chase toward the city, the next level is in the skies, flying on Pegasus and fighting the titans from the movie one by one. There is wind, ice, fire, and at the end we say Zeus. And here's where the game ends, if you play it on easy. But if you were brave enough to play on hard, then you unlock the path to hate. Another running stage, super atmospheric, and honestly a great level. As you can see, the game is dynamic and doesn't let you get bored for a second. And finally, the last boss is Hades himself, and you really need to show everything you learned. It's not an easy fight, dodge his attack and use the power-ups that drop on the stage. The whole game takes about 1 or 2 hours to finish, but the enjoyment you get is huge. Yes, it's short, but it leaves such a nice aftertaste that you immediately want to rewatch the movie, which I will probably do right after this. Thanks for watching till the very end, and thank you for every like and comment, it really helped the channel. So that is Hercules on the PlayStation 1. But you know what interesting about that? There was another Hercules game on the PlayStation 5.
What do you mean? Hercules 2? There is a sequel?
Not at all, it's not Disney, but trust me, that game about ancient heroes is actually better, more interesting and definitely much longer. If this video gets 100 likes, I will tell you about it for sure. For now, thanks for watching and see you very soon. This was Percival and Bastet. Play good games and don't forget where it all started. Bye bye!